Alright, welcome guys to Mega Presents, Bit.Trip Presents Runner 2. It won the poll that I had on Twitter. I did a actually tiebreaker because it was tied with the Disney Afternoon Collection. I might just do that next week. I don't know. Well, not next week. Next week is Name That Game Tune. Well, let us get started here. Make sure everything is all good. Should have music should be good as well, like already. Should have it set up.
Today's thrilling episode
Sound,
is brought
rather.
to you in part by Schlortz Premium Malt Fluid. It's wet. I'm Charles Martinet, and now it's time for Bit.Trip Presents Runner 2, Future Legend of Rhythm Alien.
Okay, now I loved the original Bit.Trip Runner. I loved it. Like, the Bit.Trip series in general is good, but the first Runner game was the best of the series, and obviously, fans overall thought so as well because they're making a third game actually for this as well. They made a sequel here. Now I tried to delete, like when I was playing this, I was trying to delete I had a little bit of a save file. I didn't get far in the game. I just did, like, the first world. So I'm gonna go back through the beginning levels again. Because you can replay levels over and over again, but I could not figure out how to delete my save file without installing the game. I didn't want to do that because I didn't know how long it was going to take.
When last we left Commander Video, his courageous contingent of charismatic compatriots was in hot pursuit of the fiendish Timbletot as they chased him into a realm above realms called the Hypersphere. It is at this moment, as if from nowhere, that a nefarious reality unfusion beam blindsides these 5 fearless friends. The always imperturbable Commander Video, shielding his elite assemblage of exceptional allies, takes the brunt of the blast and is sucked into an unknown dimension. A land of wondrous imagination, found only at the apex of light and matter. A wavelength of the optical spectrum opened by the maniacal Timbletot to trap and enslave our gallant protagonist. Confused and companionless, our hero ponders his current position. The only thing that remains clear to him now is that he has fallen prey to a vulgar scheme full of villainy, which he must vanquish.
Okay. Now, how's the sound? I tested it, but the music and everything sounds good. Not too soft, not too loud. But let me know. I can go ahead and adjust that real quick before I start. Which one was Fate? Was Fate the shooter one? I think that one was the. Maybe not. Maybe I'm thinking of a different one. Where's my mouse? Oh, there. I should have it. I guess I don't have it set on Twitch to not show my mouse, but it hasn't been relevant until this point. It's gone. All right, so sounds okay. Then it looks like. I'm just gonna go ahead and started with the Welkin Wonderland.
The Welkin Wonderland.
Yeah, that. So let's get started with the first. Like I said, this one already did like perfect, but I might as well
Realizing the
do it
gravity
again.
of the situation, Commander Video plummets back through the layers of a once-known reality and into the soft, bulbous bosom of a new one. Unsure of the outcome, but retaining optimism, our hero is guided to his skyward perch and thus begins his stay in the Welkin Wonderland.
I don't know who Adam is. Okay, so if you've never played any of, or I say any, if you haven't played Runner, it's basically I guess you could say it's an on rails. Well, I mean, it's a running game like a lot of the you see on mobile games. I think this came out before mobile games came out though. But it's just like on rails platformer, honestly, is what that kind of game is. I'm just gonna take the checkpoint because oh damn it. Well, it doesn't matter. I already 100% of this area. But I'm just gonna take the checkpoint because usually I think you get more points if you don't, but I'm just trying to get back to where I was. You can skip some of these extra stuff, but you know, it affects your score. And you know me, I like to get 100% possible. Is the video looking okay on? Yeah, I think it looks decent. You can always turn down some of the. I mean, the quality I think is pretty much. But I think if you could turn down like VSync and stuff. Okay. Oh, I didn't get the. Maybe I didn't get all of the. There's no plus icon on the on that map screen, so I don't know if I missed something in here. Probably wanted the extra stuff. Those little these things. Well, I think people say like this game is like a rhythm. It's really not. You move in time to the music, but you don't base your movements on the music. Like with something like Rhythm Heaven, you're you listen to the rhythm and pressing the button, and doing that will help you in timing when to press the buttons, as opposed to this game where you're really just pressing the buttons and the music's also matching what you're doing. But there's no real rhythm to it. It's not really a rhythm game. I've seen people say it is, and I'm like, it's really not even close. Oh, I didn't confuse there for a second. Yeah, I know the third game, I don't think it's out. It's not out yet. But I don't know if it's coming out this year. I got all four that time. I don't know how I missed it. The one. Well, see, I don't know what the. I'm not too worried about it. I'm not going to be 100%ing this. I'm just playing through it. This I'll try and do though, because I missed it, and it's kind of a blemish. I'm replaying the levels anyway. I never actually finished Runner 1. It gets hard. And then when you die, yeah, you go all the way back. So that's the reason why you want to use the checkpoint. Because if you don't, then you have to do the entire level. And that's where, like, you know, that's why I never finished the first game. Because I wanted 100%. And doing the level over and over again eventually gets kind of annoying. It's like a little bit of an anti-Meat Boy in that way. Because Meat Boy is good about making you want to continue playing after you fail the level. With being fast. And this isn't nearly, it's kind of repetitive, but it's a fun game. It's just losing sucks in this game. At least I feel it does. That's that one. I am going to take the checkpoint on the, well, I don't think the checkpoint affects goal. It just, I think, or maybe that's what the plus is that you didn't take the checkpoint. I bet that's what it is. I don't know. I can't remember. And I bought this game a while back, and I think I bought it when I still had my laptop, so I could run it, but barely. It was barely run it. I missed one, whatever. And then I did get it on the one. It was in the one of the Humble Bundle things for the Switch. That had, or not Switch, the Wii U. They had their two. There was two Humble Bundle indie bundles, and so I have it on the Wii U as well, but I just haven't ever beaten it or played any further than the first level, honestly. So I figured, why not do it for a stream? Missing that one. Damn it. You can play as Pickle Man too. I gotta look at what the characters I already have unlocked. I know there was a DLC pack, so I should see. Because I'm sure you'd rather me play as someone else other than boring Commander Video. Yeah, I have to time that better, but I'm not gonna. If I die and have to go back, then I'll do that. Try and do it better, but. And the original Runner was all like, not 8-bit, but all like, it's based on the, what's the video game? Is it the Commodore video game system that's based, the graphics were based on for the original? But this one, at this point, like I said, Runner was their most popular game. So at that point, they're like, well, then we must have to. We're just gonna keep making runner games, and that's pretty much what they've been doing. Tell you though, this is actually a good game to play after the weekend I had. It was just, I work, if you don't know, I work at a hotel. I do night shift, and I had to do, we had a banquet event at our hotel that, what was it? It was, oh, I can't remember what the event was now at this point. It was for it was there was some kind of sailboat competition that was in. It was the awards banquet, but it was like 340 people. So I worked night shift that Friday night at 11 to 8 a.m., 11 p.m. to 8 a.m. But they had me come in at 6 p.m. To do the banquet. And the way the place I work at, it has two separate companies basically. You have the hotel portion, which is one company, and then the restaurant and events is the second one. So that is why I legally I could not work 16 hours, but technically it's two different jobs. So yeah, or not 14, it's 16 hours, it was 14 hours. But anyway, it was a long shift, and it was just not fun. It was a lot of stuff went wrong, not so much like in terms of screwing up the banquet, just there was a lot of new people on, and they did not know what they were doing, so it was just double the work trying to make sure everyone was doing what they were supposed to be doing. Our summer season is always our busiest season. It's always like this way. And then as night audit, my whole job is just basically to clean up people's mistakes. So it's busy. It's a different type of busy than normally checking people in. But it's busy in a different way, and sometimes it's more exhausting because you have to pretty much sit there and just finally go over everything to make sure you're not missing anything that people screwed up on. I had people post the wrong payments and get the wrong decimal amounts, and it's just, you know, it's nice to play this and kind of relax now. Did I already get that costume? I must have already got it, and I just happened to get it again. But yeah, it's just nice to relax and not play something too stressful. I mean, you would think this would be, but the music's so relaxing and calming, and it's not, like when I was saying that you had to repeat the game over, it's not in a way that you get frustrated by it. It's more so that you just don't, oh, I got plus, cool. I never did this one. This is new then, Cloud 9. Hey SM, yeah, Dragon Ball was fun. For people who are not, well, I think everyone in here right now, maybe, I haven't checked. I was doing a group watch of Dragon Ball. We were watching the tournament arc. That was fun. We didn't get quite finished with it. We got to fight between Goku and Jackie Chun. But anyway, as I was saying with this, the game. The reason why I never finished like Runner 1 isn't because I was frustrated with it. It's just when you're playing the same thing over and over and over, eventually you just get bored of doing it. Eventually you want to move on to something else. But Runner's never a game I think I ever got frustrated with. It's too calming to get frustrated with, I feel. So the music is a big part of that. And I mean, this game at least, look at the level design. You got clouds and whatever the hell those things are. They look pretty relaxed. Okay, this is a new level. Not that it matters because I don't remember any of these levels. So for me, they're all new levels. That. Dodge, up, up, up. Dodge. Oh, there's the key thing. Yeah, for now, maybe later I'll start trying to not take the checkpoint, but for now, I'm just taking the checkpoint. harder path. Damn it. Fireballs are relaxing, especially if you're cold. Warm me right up. I think with these different paths too, like you may be like, oh, I'm missing those gold, but I'm pretty sure there's the same amount, so you're not, you know, actually missing anything. Also, I gotta remember to check my characters, because I was gonna switch out to a different character. What's nice about this too, compared to my other streams, is all the other ones, like with Final Fantasy, when I was doing that, like, you have to talk and read, and it's just kind of, I don't have time just to kind of randomly talk about stuff. This game is, even when I'm screwing up, I can kind of, I'm not taking the bottom path, I was messing that up too much. I can kind of just have time just to, you know, bullshit, talk about random stuff. And then with Nuclear Throne, that game is fun, and it's not too, but I'm focusing too much on trying to figure out what to do in that game. This game, you already know what to do. It's not anything complex. It's just, you know, hard to execute, but it's pretty easy to figure out. You jump, you jump, and that's about it. You don't have to worry about moving. I missed one, damn it, and I didn't get the treasure chest for that. Okay, let me see my characters here. What do I have? So I got Commander Video, Command Girl Video. I don't have that. I don't have that. I don't have that. That. Okay. Joseph from Mechanarium. Splunky Guy from Splunky. Dr. Fetus from Super Meat Boy. Rasputin from Psychonauts. Quote from Cave Story. Invisible Commander Video. Atlas from Portal 2. Okay, so I guess any suggestions on who I should play as? Rasputin. Rah rah Rasputin. I mean, that's a different Rasputin, but Russia's greatest love machine. Na 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 na. If you don't know what I'm singing, look up Rasputin music video on YouTube and enjoy. Let me move this real quick here. Alright, well, I'm not getting any answers, so I'm just gonna play as Rasputin then. You're going to play somebody. Oh, Viridian? I don't think I have that yet. Unless I missed it. Yeah, no. I mean, maybe they're a character, but I think they might be unlocked. These, I think, were DLC packs. And I have the DLC. I don't know if I bought it or if it just came with it. Because honestly, this might have been a Humble Bundle too that I got it in. Well, no, I don't even know though, because I wouldn't be surprised if Captain Viridian was in here, honestly. Because I mean, at this point, indie games kind of just, you know, work together to, you know, have everyone have all the different. Though not that Psychonauts is really. I mean, it's not really an indie game, but you see a bunch of different characters appearing in different video games. Shovel Knights and like everything now. Meat Boy wasn't everything. Is there a release date on Psychonauts 2? I don't think there was. I think I already unlocked this, so I don't know why I'm going through here. I mean, I must have already unlocked it. Maybe not. I think I did. I'll do it anyway. Yeah, and I'll only be doing this for 3 hours for actually Shadow Mario XLI, and I do auto-host his channel, but we'll be doing a Doom stream. exact opposite of this type of game. You go from relaxing Cloudland to it's Doom is demons, right? Or is it aliens? Or demon aliens? It's demons, I'm pretty sure. Not in two different types of games, but he'll be doing that. And also, I don't really feel like this is the type of game you can play for too long without people getting bored. I need to focus on this. I'm messing up here. Maybe I shouldn't do key lock right now. Because like I said, I think I already have it. I don't know. Maybe I don't. I wasn't paying attention to that. I think the level I just did was the... No, because that was back further. Maybe I didn't unlock it yet. Alright, let's give it a try. New costume. Okay, then I must have not... Oh yeah, I definitely didn't have that yet. I think that's the original Commander video from the first games. Like, he's completely flat, which... Don't know how that'll look. Alright, that was good. Cannon time. Oh, that wasn't close. Or was the key... Maybe the key was a different place you have to go for the key. I don't... No, I think the key was for the chest. Let's see what my characters are now. No, maybe it wasn't. What was the throwback then? Commander video. Or is that? No, I don't know what I unlocked. Unless it was an invisible one. Oh, hang on. Commander video has different skins. So Bit.Trip. Maybe that's the one I unlocked? Oh no, throwback here. There we go. Alright. I don't know how much I care about wearing that. Okay, so they all have different skins. Let's keep going. Yeah, did I figure out what the plus is? I don't think I did figure out. I think that's just... Maybe that, oh no, I think I said that was skipping. No, it wasn't skipping, because I've done I've done the stupid checkpoint every time. I just haven't, I think that's just points. Yeah, and the further you get, more actions you get added to doing. This trace thing is new. It wasn't in the first game. The dodging and jumping obviously was. I feel like tracing is kind of like a dumb addition, kind of, but I haven't played far enough to know how they incorporate it. It's like mediocre Sonic the Hedgehog. I already 100% this, so I don't know why I even care about getting everything. Checkpoint. I mean, I guess my thing with the tracing is, I guess I'm not failing it, but it doesn't seem like it's that hard to do. I'm not sure how you would even mess that up and what happens if you mess up. Like, obviously you know when you mess up a dodge or a jump. It just seems like arbitrary loops for no reason, which is pretty much Sonic in a nutshell, to be fair. There's no real reason for the loops in Sonic. They're just there to be there. Cool. Bullseye. Oh no, you know what? I bet the plus is the bullseye. Because I got the bullseye that one time. Yeah, that's the bullseye. Okay, well that's not a big deal. There's the key vault, but I think I did that already. This I didn't do yet, but let's do this one first. Almost getting to new levels. Granted, for anyone who's never played this game before, or for most of you, you've probably never even seen these levels, so they're not new for you. And like I said, I haven't played this in forever, so for me, it's not like they're like, oh yeah, I'm playing this level again. What else is new? Well, Splatoon 2 is what I've been playing lately. Which I will say again, I'll make note. If you want to donate, I am working on trying to get a capture card. As soon as I do, I will definitely do a Splatoon 2 video night, because I definitely want to show that off. But yeah, Splatoon 2 is great. I've seen people complaining about it, saying, like, not complaining, but I've seen so many things about, like, well, it's not a sequel, like, it's pretty much the same game. And I'm like, one, Splatoon 1 was good, so I'm fine with more of the same. Two, it definitely does add things. It's not like it's like people complaining about shooters being the same type of game. Like, what do you want the game to be entirely different? Like, I guess that's my question, is the people saying it doesn't really, oh my cursor, doesn't really need to be a sequel. What were you expecting, I guess, is my question. Like, what did you want instead of shooting as a squid? Did you want it to be a Banjo-Tooie style game? Like, I guess, like, what did you expect it to be? I've seen people saying sequels, the ideal sequel takes what made the first game good and expands upon it. And I agree. I don't really feel like Splatoon 2 doesn't do that, though. Especially when, and granted you could say, well, that's bullshit, but there are updates coming. And you can say, well, that's a dumb way to act about it. Like, the game should be finished on release. And usually I agree. In Splatoon 2's case, and a lot of those types of sport and shooter games, I think it's a little bit of a different situation. Like, if Mario Odyssey was released and they're like, oh yeah, we're going to add stuff later, no, that would be stupid. But if it's something like a shooting game where you're adding new weapons and stuff like that, that's a different situation, I feel. Especially because part of the thing you gotta keep in mind is they're testing and balancing stuff to make sure everything's optimal. Like, they'll change how certain weapons work. So if they were to just release everything and then not update the game at all at that point, that's actually going to hurt the game more than if you are slowly, like, incrementally, you know, being like, okay, well, this is how people play. Let's work on changing this stage this way and such and such. So I don't really see a problem with that personally. Oh, I should have got that cartridge. I think that takes me to a bonus, like, old game level. It's a classic, not 8-bit, but yeah, I'll try and get up here. Well, the user interface is worse simply because it's on the Switch. The Wii U, I mean, that's nothing they can really do about it. Because with having the second game CAD definitely made Splatoon 1 better. I've gotten used to it. It's not as bad as I thought, especially once I realized you can use motion to super jump instead of having to always press the button. Just pointing to the person you want to jump to is way easier. But yeah, it was still better on the Wii U for being able to jump and look at the map and stuff. But, like, you can tell even now, like, they're changing the Salmon Run, which is fantastic. A fantastic mode, by the way. They're changing how that works in terms of, like, pretty much aiming to have that every day from the looks of it. The schedule is a lot more, like, every day and for longer periods of time. So it's clear they are listening to people. And the one thing, like, people say, well, why was Salmon Run on the schedule? I think a theory I saw that I actually think is probably the correct theory is, they weren't sure if people would really be into it that much, because keep in mind, this is the same development team that thought that people wouldn't play Splatoon 2 or Splatoon 1 for long periods of time. They're like, well, we'll do a rotation every 4 hours because people only play it in little bits. Nope, that's not how it worked. People played it, like, pretty much 24/7. So that's why they changed. Splatoon 2 has the rotation every 2 hours, which is a lot better. So their thought process was probably, well, I don't know if people will be really into this mode, especially with only so many stages right now. There's only 2 stages and only like 7 bosses. But no, people are still into it. So as they're realizing that, they are changing how they're approaching that and being like, well, okay, people are really into this mode. We'll go ahead and, you know, put it up more often, which makes sense. Okay. Got a bunch of different costumes. I wonder what I should look to see what I had there, and I did not get perfect. I'm not gonna really worry about getting perfect right now. I'm just playing. I want to see some new levels in this game because, like I said, I need to play more of it than I have been. Swan. Oh, that's cool. I thought I got something else. Maybe I was a repeat costume. Okay, I got the chest. Okay, so some levels have chest and a key. That one I already have the chest in. That one, did I think I can do that? Oh, let's go here first. Okay, now we're getting introduced to a new mechanic, which is the springing, which is this. Take the checkpoint. That was the other thing too. The first game never had any checkpoints actually. I'm pretty sure. I'm almost positive they didn't. So at least in this game you have the option of a checkpoint. You didn't even have that in the first game for Runner 1. I'll get 100% on this one. Maybe. There we go. Bullseye. Oh, I got a new achievement too. Jogging along, which is probably just the amount of distance you've run. Kirby's Air Ride. That's not what this level is. It's Air Ride. There are, as I've said before, though, there are a lot of I don't know where. I was getting my thought process. I was gonna say there's a lot of good games coming up, and you're probably gonna be like, how did you get to that thought from? Well, I actually had a thought process. My thought process was Kirby's Air Ride to, oh yeah, there's a new Kirby game coming out. But I don't really want to talk about that. Well, there's a lot of other new games coming out, and that's how my brain works. It's like jumps from one thing to another, and then I don't even share what I'm actually thinking. So it's like, what the hell are you talking about? I'm like, well, you missed it. You should have been in my mind to see what exactly I was, what exactly our process was to come into that conclusion. But anyway, there are a lot of good games coming out. In the next few months. My wallet's going to be hurting pretty bad, actually. Cause you got, so if you're in, especially if you're a Nintendo gamer, but even if you're not, but for Nintendo games, you got Rabbids Battle Kingdom, a game that nobody should have been into, but actually looks good in August. Then you have Metroid, you've got Danganronpa 3, I think Lady Layton's coming, or, well, it's not Lady Layton, but originally it was called Lady Layton is coming out in, I think, October. Mario Odyssey. There's something else I forgot that's coming out. I know Sonic Mania. I don't know if I'll get that. I'll admit I'm not as big on Sonic games as I used to be. I think the modern Sonic games really turned me off from Sonic as a franchise. Like, Sonic 2 is one of my all-time favorite. Well, I wouldn't say all-time favorite games. It's definitely the best Sonic game, and I love its nostalgia. I grew up with Sonic 2, and but I do think the soundtrack is phenomenal as well. But you know, Secret Rings, which, yeah, well, duh, Secret Rings sucks. Well, it does. But Colors, everyone's like, Colors is amazing. And I played it, and I'm like, it's really not. Like, it's not bad, per se. But Sonic Colors is the game that made me just not buy any more Sonic games. I felt really burned with it. And I have to play it again to see exactly why I didn't like it. You missed me jumping and talking about Splatoon 2, but now I'm talking about why Sonic is not good anymore. But I think the thing with Sonic 2 is it just felt very lifeless, if that makes any sense. It didn't have soul to it. And I think I think most people disagree with me on this, but I don't like the homing in modern Sonic games. I feel like it's just press A to win a lot of times with the homing mechanic of homing to enemies. There's no skill involved in it. Like with Mario, you have to actually, you know, time your jumps, and you don't need to with Sonic. You can just press A to win, pretty much. It's not fun. I mean, you could say this is pressing A to win, but again, timing. There's no timing with modern Sonic. You just, again, home, and that's it. And maybe there's a Sonic game that does the homing well, but Colors just, I don't know why people, I guess, again, this is my question. When anyone likes a game that I don't like, that, not even a game I don't like, a game that's really popular that I don't like, my question is always, what about it, that game specifically, not the franchise, but that game specifically, what do you actually like about it? Like, what stands out to you? And is it just that Sonic Colors isn't as bad as Secret Rings? Is that what your thing is? Because that's what I can't figure out in that case. And in the Colors case, it could just be a personal preference. There are other games I think people, again, they just like it. A Link Between Worlds, not that I'm going to get into this because I talk about that game too much, but A Link Between Worlds is a good example of that, of a game that I honestly believe the people who like it only like it because it's not a touchscreen Zelda, and it's basically A Link Between Worlds and doesn't do anything too heinous for the most part, for the majority of the audience. But as far as what it does successfully as its own game, that's what I can't figure out. Why when people like something, do you actually like it, or do you just like the idea of it? And the only reason I even ask those questions isn't because, like, oh yeah, I have to hate this game. I don't like certain games, and I have to figure out why I don't like it, so I can figure out, you know, games I will like. It's not like you can buy every game in the world. Eventually, you know, if I was rich, sure, then I wouldn't be too much of a problem, but there's only certain games I can buy. Like, I didn't go and buy Mario Sports All-Stars, even though I was interested in the horse racing, because A, from what I've seen, most of the sports are just generic, like, rehashes of other, like Mario Golf. Is there golf in there? I think golf was in there. Just a rehash of already existing sports games. And B, if you wanted to play online mode, nobody bought that game. I don't think, you probably didn't even know this game came out. I'm talking about the Mario Sports All-Stars or whatever for 3DS. Yeah, that came out this year. We had so many good games though, like, I think the month it came out, Breath of the Wild came out, and the Switch came out, so no one really cared about that. Damn it. I will give you that. Colors did have interesting aesthetics and stuff. But I don't play a game just for aesthetics. Even if I do like, you know, certain art styles and stuff, I don't play a game just because it looks pretty. If it's not fun to play, then it doesn't matter how pretty it looks. Okay, there we go. Got the treasure chest. Finally getting into the new levels. Again, not that these are new or old levels for you guys. I didn't get the. Why didn't I get the cannon there? I'm not sure why. What's my Let's pick a different character. One of my costumes for Commander Video. Oh wait, I unlocked that, but I didn't unlock the character yet. So it's kind of weird that I can get the costume before I get the cucumber guy. Let's play as Quote. That's fair enough. If it's the only game you've beaten Summer, then there's nothing you can compare it to. And to be fair, it is a Zelda game. It's not like it's awful at that. I feel like when you compare it to any other Zelda game, except maybe Zelda 1, the big thing with it too, and this opened my eyes onto why I don't like it. When you look up the development and you look at, I don't know if it was an Iwata Ask video. He was still around at that time, but they talk about how originally Miyamoto wanted it to be a remake of A Link Between Worlds, and that's what the project, when they were developing it, it was still being developed as a remake of that game. And then eventually they decided to make it a sequel instead once they introduced the painting mechanic, the wall paint mechanic. So that definitely shows in the final product. It basically feels like a game that's half a remake, half an actual new game. As much as I like Miyamoto and as much as he has some good ideas, a lot of times I think Rabbids was one of those where he told Ubisoft, you know, hey, don't make it a platform, do your own thing with this game. And that, you know, if it was a Mario Rabbids platformer, it would have been a lot worse. No one would be interested in Rabbids Battle Kingdom. It wouldn't even be Rabbids Battle Kingdom. But yeah, he pretty much is part of the reason why Sticker Star is so awful. And now you're here. He's pretty much the reason why A Link Between Worlds is not as good as it could be, because he was so insistent on it being a remake for the beginning, and then it switched development halfway through. And it wasn't even just a case of, oh, they were making a remake and then they decided to change direction. No, he was pretty much saying, I want this to be a remake. He was forcing that it had to be a remake. And that's definitely what it feels like a half-baked remake, half-make. Damn it, this is, I forgot, this is harder. Oh, I didn't get all the gold? I thought I got all the gold. Oh well. On that last level. I forgot how much this part is a pain in the fucking ass. Damn it! Because I'm playing as Quote, probably. I guess there is a little bit of a rhythm to it, because I guess there's a little bit of a rhythm to it, to be fair. I should have gone down. Much as I said this was not a rhythm game, and it's really not, there is definitely a rhythm to how things move. That thinking of it in that aspect might, well, yeah, but that's no fun if you just hold right the whole time. You're right, I don't have to time it, but again, that's no fun. This wasn't the alternate exit, though. Oh, the other one was an alternate exit level. I want to do that again. Or no, did I go the... Oh no, I did take the alternate exit. So wait, the top one was the alternate exit? That's weird. I thought the bottom one would have been the alternate exit. A new friend... Oh, this is how you get the character. I will definitely play as him because he's a pickle. Damn it. The timing on that jump is... Don't give you any time to jump there. Mega. Hyper. This week is packed for me too, I realized. On Thursday I'm going to see Jim Gaffigan. He's in town. Our town has a local, which probably gives away where I'm located at in general. It has a local comedy festival. He's coming for that. And my brother has tickets, and he said, "Do you want to go with me?" And I'm like, "Sure, why not?" He likes stand-up comedians, and I don't dislike. I don't dislike. I enjoy him. I'm not like as much into it as he is, but I definitely. And from what I hear, like going to see a stand-up comedian in live is a different experience. It's like when I've seen I've taken my mom to see a few Broadway shows, not on Broadway, but like when they do their tours, specifically Book of Mormon and Something Rotten. And like we were listening to Something Rotten on the way down. We were listening to one of the songs that came on the radio. But there is a and we also saw it live on or not live, but they had on she likes the Academy Awards, and they had they were showing it on the Academy Awards for they do like performances of certain songs. So we saw one of the songs performed. Seeing it live is different. I don't even know exactly why it's different, but it's such a different experience seeing anything live compared to seeing it recorded. So I'm sure even if I'm not really into stand-up, it's definitely, like I said, it's a different experience seeing something live. Damn it. This is what happens when I talk off topic. I suck. But I hate to just sit here and be like, damn it, because that's no fun either. You don't watch people just to see them like swear. Well, most people don't watch people to watch them swear. Anyway, so I have that on Thursday, and then Friday, I work that night, and then I have to do a little bit of setup for an event. We have a wedding. See, when you add so many different button combinations, because I pressed right there, and no, I needed to actually punch there, you lose track of what you actually need to do. But, so I have that going on, and then Slim Kirby has his stream going on Saturday for his all-day anniversary stream. And then I have the Splatfest is also going on that Saturday for Ketchup versus Mayo. To anyone who picked Mayo, it's wrong. Not that Ketchup is amazing either, but of the two. Not that I don't like Mayo. I like Mayo on the salad, but the problem is it should have been Ketchup and mustard, because when you do Ketchup and Mayo, I think of things you would put ketchup on that you wouldn't put Mayo on, like French fries. Nobody eats French fries in Mayo. Most people don't eat French fries with Mayo. I wouldn't put mayo on a hamburger. Who would do that? I wouldn't put mayonnaise on a hot dog. I wouldn't put mayonnaise on a boat. I wouldn't put mayonnaise on a goat. Yeah, that's the problem, is when I'm thinking of ketchup, then I think of now obviously the reverse, you wouldn't put ketchup in a pasta salad. You wouldn't, put ketchup in, on a turkey sandwich. So it's just a weird combination of condiments there. It should have been stuff that goes in the same sort of things. So anyway, that's going on. Then I have another event Sunday. I have to stay late Sunday to set up. And then Monday, actually, it'll be at 7 p.m. on that's the 7th, right? Oh no, Sunday night. So then I'm celebrating my brother's birthday. Same brother I'm actually going to see the comedy festival with, but technically I have 4 brothers. Large family. But, and then Monday is my Name That Game tune at 7 p.m. I know mayo on a burger is a thing, but the types of burgers that you would put mayo on are like a Swiss burger. No, I don't even know you would do that. I wouldn't put mayo on a burger personally. Which I guess is what they were thinking then. They were thinking burgers. But that's the only thing, though, that you'd put both ketchup and mayo would go on as a burger. What other things do ketchup and mayo have in common? As far as foods that they're put on. Okay, am I gonna get the checkpoint? Good, finally. There we go. I missed a bunch of gold, but whatever. I think the gold it helps you unlock later levels, but also I think it's mostly just score based. Okay, there is no mayonnaise-based meatloaf. Also, like, everyone's like ketchup-based meatloaf. There is ketchup-based meatloaf. There's also tomato, not tomato sauce. Well, it is tomato sauce, but whatever you call marinara sauce meatloaf for like Italian. And I'm Italian, so typically that's. I mean, now ketchup meatloaf is also good too, like with a kind of a sugary sauce, ketchup sauce. But Italian meatloaf is also really good with the marinara. Do I just? Yeah, you just hold it there. Yeah, you can do marinara. You can do meatloaf with a bunch of different things. But yeah, we done it with like marinara sauce. Oh, Uncle Dill. Okay. Hi. Yeah, I don't like mustard at all, to be fair. If it was ketchup versus mustard, I wouldn't pick that either. The only thing I eat on a hot dog is onions. I don't put any condiments on a hot dog. Okay, so what? Oh wait, I want to see what his alternate costumes are. Yeah, let's go with that. Let's go with that. I thought you didn't like hot dogs, Pawn. You said hot dogs were disgusting. Alright, now I gotta go for the regular. I guess it must be down then. Wait, does that mean that when I pass the checkpoint, I get to see a double of myself? I think there's a boss too, because I know the first Bit.Trip game had a boss in every level. Not every level, but every world. Well, I say world, it really, I mean, I guess there was worlds, but not, this seems like it's way more. Oh no, he's just gone. Okay, yeah, I guess you can just hold, right? I'm gonna do that, even if it's lame. Okay, no, I guess the top was the secret one. I guess I had thought that that was actually not the secret level. No, blue was pointing up. I'm fine with. Well, you can do different types of hot dogs. There's chicken hot dogs, so those are disgusting, but like I love chicken, but I wouldn't make ground up chicken. Just sounds bad. No, but the ideal way of eating a hot dog is to grill it until it's black around, basically blackened, nice and crisp on the outside, and then put onions on it. That's the perfect hot dog. Okay. Do I not have 600 gold yet? Also, I think those people that are shown at the bottom are on my friends list. I don't know for sure. I don't think it's worldwide. Maybe it is, but they've been the same people, so I'm almost positive it's not worldwide. I could not honestly tell you who I Am Cheese and Adam are. I do not remember. I'm sorry if either one of you are watching. Like, oh, you forgot about me. Like, I really don't. I'm sure it's someone I know. I just don't remember what those names correspond to. Though I did add some people on Steam that a while back that weren't as weren't like best friends or anything. I don't get. This trace thing is stupid. I feel it just seems like arbitrary. I also, I guess I technically didn't say this, but because I had been doing Final Fantasy VIII for a while and just doing that, I think I will eventually go back to that. Oh, thank you, Ziploc, for hosting me. I will be eventually going back to that, but for right now, I think I'm going to be doing more, different, stealing from SM, doing a different game every week. You know, keep things fresh, and also for people who are not into like one specific game, they're not like, well, like I would watch him, but I don't really care about Final Fantasy VIII. So, and I have a bunch of different Steam games I've never played, that a whole cavalcade of old games that I might as well play. I also can look into, you know, I know everyone does like those retro achievements. I could try doing that. I don't know how that would actually work. I have to look into it. If you want me to play some older games. SNES. I don't know if I do. The thing with doing like N64 emulators is they're still kind of crap for the most part. I mean, they work, but you would think you would be able to perfect it at this point, but nope. They're still kind of glitchy at points, and I'd rather play a game that I like an emulator. If I'm gonna do an emulator, at least know it like fully works, not just random guess, hope it works. I guess, you know, it didn't, but oh well. Oh, it's just points, so I'm not really doing it right then, probably. I don't know, it just seems really pointless, the tracing. Like, everything else is actions. Do I not have 600 gold? No, I definitely do. Okay, yeah, there we go. I played... Did I sell? I think I sold... No, I think I still have Spanky's Quest. I know there was, at one point, after I was in college, I sold a lot of my... I had wanted to binge in college, buying a lot of old retro games. Like... I think I have that too, though. Maybe not. But Dr. Mario 64, Goemon 2. There's a bunch of old games I had, and I went on a bit of an eBay, not binge, but I was selling a bunch of them off for some extra cash. So I don't think I sold Spanky's Quest. I know I sold Shaq Fu. I think, or I don't know if I sold it to. I think Guy at Christian 9 bought a different game, and I'm like, well, do you want Shaq Fu? Because I don't really care about Shaq Fu. And she was like, yeah, I'll take it. Right? Actually, maybe she didn't say that. Maybe it was just, I don't know. And I'm like, well, take it. Take it. You'll play it. Maybe, I think she's the one that ended up with that. There was a whole bunch of games, though, I went through. And unfortunately, I can't even see what games I have besides just memory because I think eBay deletes any of your old purchases. Well, not deletes it, but, like, you can't go back and be like, this is the game you sold. Like, it eventually just disappears. Damn it, this section's really hard. Well, probably, but I'm not gonna... Like I said, at that point, if I'm with like the Wii U, I might as well just wait until I get a capture card because it seems kind of silly to try and emulate the Wii U when I, you know, have a Wii U that I can play. It's not like I mean, I have an N64 too. Technically, with that, I can do my old Dazzle capture card. I think I still have it, but it's really not ideal. Well, I say it's not ideal. It's not like if I had a It's not like if I had a Elgato, I would be playing N64 games with it, because that's HDMI, isn't it? I think you'll probably make it work for old game systems as well, but... Okay. Oh, fuck! Well, and that's the thing that's weird is, like, I know Dolphin for GameCube actually is pretty decent, but I think the N64, I mean, it's not that the N64 is bad, but from what I remember, maybe I'm wrong, maybe it's been a while and they've changed, it's actually got fixed, but I remember the N64 just still being hard to emulate, and even the GameCube was easier than the N64. Yeah, DS emulators are now decent. Like, they're decent to the point that I was able to play Final Fantasy with that Ace Attorney Investigations 2 on my Kindle. Which, if you're gonna play that game, that's probably the best way to play it, since I had the touchscreen right there. It was really easy to play on. By the way, if you're into the Ace Attorney series and you've never played Ace Attorney Investigations 2, change that right now. It is by far the best game in the series. There is a fan translation for it because it was only released in Japan, and it is by far the best game, bar none. Which is, it's funny because the second game is so bad. It's easily the worst game in the series, the first one for Ace Attorney Investigations 1. But the second game is just so much better. Yeah, I want to get this little thing, so I gotta do this. And I'll go to the boss so we can finally get to a new world that isn't pickles. No! How did that happen? Oh, damn it. Something popped up on my computer. Hold on one second. Let's go. Well, thank you, computer. I had that. Had it. Would have gotten that. We'll try again. Ah. I keep mixing up the block and karate chop buttons. Well, that's not really his isn't really a karate chop. It's just kind of like a Heil Hitler salute there. like I don't know. That's not really much of a chop, man. I got that whole thing messed me up. I need to get back in the groove. Damn it. I want to go up. But yeah, I'll be doing. I think I'll be doing a poll every. Yeah, I didn't get the key. I'll be doing a poll I think every week for on Twitter. Well, not every week. Every week, the week before I do a game stream, which like right now it's pretty much game stream and then name that game tune. I've kind of been aiming for Mondays for the most part because it just works better for me. It's my one full day off. If I have something going on, I'm not gonna do a stream obviously, but like a 3-hour stream on Monday, that's fine. Not gonna take much to do that. But I'll be doing a Twitter poll for determining the game, I think, every week. I think I might change it, though. I've been doing 4, and I feel like what ends up happening is usually 2 choices get picked, and the other ones are just kind of there. So maybe I'll just limit it to 2 different games as opposed to 4 from the start. Like, this week, the poll was... Well, hang on, let me do this first. Damn it. The poll was Bit.Trip, Disney Afternoon Collection, Hollow Knight, and Tokitori 2. Which I do want to play that, because I love Tokitori 1. It was one of my Let's Plays back when I was doing those. But I couldn't... I want to play it. I couldn't really get into 2, because I was really excited to get it. I got it on launch day, and then when I started playing, I'm like, this isn't nearly as good. Because you don't have, like, with Tokitori 1, you had tools, and it was... a puzzle platformer, and I think 2 is kind of like that, but not really. You use the environment to do things. I'd have to play more to honestly give my opinion on it, which is why I do eventually want to stream it. But apparently it didn't sell well anyway, so probably I wasn't the only one that felt that way. Okay, good. No, good, not good. Yeah, I will get to. I'm playing till 10, so I'm definitely gonna get to World 2 unless this entire level takes me. If this entire level takes me until 10 o'clock, then I should just give up on gaming. Damn it! Because I'm playing as a pickle, isn't it? Smells good. I wonder if the neighbors are barbecuing. Or maybe it's my brother. He lives in the apartment below me. There we go. Please checkpoint. Please checkpoint. Please yes point. Damn it. Wait, what's going on with Netflix? in debt or that the bill is now going to be $20, because I'm not going to do Netflix if it's $20. The whole point of Netflix is it's cheap. It's not even like I'm using much Netflix anyway right now, so I really shouldn't even bother. I use Funimation way more. Oh, well you said $20, you said $20, you didn't say, you said $20 bill, not 20 billion. So I'm like, what, they're, because originally it read as their $20 bill is in debt. It didn't make any sense. I really hope. Yeah, if Netflix cost $20 billion per person, then nobody would use it at that point. Let's focus here. Damn, that next level is going to be... Like, already this world's ramping up. I guarantee you level 2 is going to be a pain in the butt. I did get the... Yeah, okay, I did get the treasure chest. What's my costume, I wonder? I didn't even pay attention to what I unlocked here. Did I unlock it? Oh, I unlocked something for somebody I don't have yet. The Hamburglar. Let's not play as Pickle. Let's play as... Sure, we'll be Atlas. Alright. Stratosphere. Boss time. Well, Atlas kind of looks... kind of dumb? Can't tell. That's a plane. Well, how? Wait, can you block backwards? No. So I gotta jump. Or no, I can duck. That's jump. That's duck. That's jump. That's duck. That's duck, 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 jump. Duck, 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 goose. Oh, fuck. Nuts. You know, it's weird that there isn't boss music right here. This is just more of the same. I think the first game did have boss music, but it's like... It's weird to have this music playing instead of an actual boss song. Did I get a checkpoint? Was that the checkpoint? I heard like a checkpoint sound, but there was no real checkpoint. Also, I don't know what this airplane has to do with pickles. Okay, they said it does say checkpoint right there on the cloud. This isn't really that bad. Once I figured out what I'm supposed to do. Not what I'm supposed to do, but just pay attention more so. Yeah, Alice just seems like he runs kind of weird. Cloud King. Okay, time for level 2, World 2, and I have no idea what it is because I've never actually gotten to World 2 before. The Emerald Brine. What is with pickles? Pickles. I don't...
The Emerald Brine.
Thank you, Charles Martinet. Is that the, like, I know he's in the intro, but is that it? Is he just gonna say the world names and that's it? You think they would use him for more than that. Alright, Brian time. Unless maybe he's... No, I don't hear him. Oh, yep, here he is. That's a whale.
Once again in a fishy predicament, our daring friend cools it off and waits for this cetaceous old saw to sing. Into the Emerald Brine.
Dance. Oh. Does dancing... Is there any time to play? When do you need to dance? Does it just let you do it for no reason? I'm just trying to figure out when you would actually need to be able to use the dance motion. I mean, there's nothing wrong with just dancing, but... Now I want to play as every character to see what their different dances are. I saw dance on the control scheme, and I'm like, but how is it actually going to work? And apparently, it's just there. Why can't I get the key? Do I have to do something? Do I have to dance to make the key appear? I'm not sure. I died. Dance, dance. You can dance if you want to. You can leave this world behind. Friends don't dance, and if they don't dance, then there ain't no friends of mine. Wait, it does give you more points if you dance? Man, for a score attack though, that's basically saying that you have to pretty much, like, if it gives you more points, you just pretty much have to dance the entire stage while also, you know, making sure to do all of the jumps and blocks and yada yada. I'm sure there's a video on YouTube of someone doing that, a dance the entire level. I'm not going to do that. I'll dance occasionally if it's feasible. I'm almost positive there was no... Yeah, okay, so I can't go there, but I don't even know how the key was blinked. Or hang on, I think because do I have to get the key at a different level? I can't remember. It's been... I had already done the World 1 halfway through, so I can't remember actually how you get the key to not be blanked out. Because I'm wondering if I have to play... If that little box level, if that unlocks... It's like a Mario World thing, where you unlock the key everywhere else, like with the Switch Palace. I think that might be what it is, but if people who play this game, let me know if I'm right on that, because I don't remember. I know in World 1 there was like a box level that had like a key icon, and I think that's what I did. It's been a while since I've played the game. Yeah, it's usually easier to just hold down the slide button too. Okay, that's what I thought. So it's like a Switch Palace thing. Okay, yeah, see, so that once I get to that box, I can unlock the keys. So let's see, let's play as... Who haven't I played as? Dr. Fetus. We'll do Dr. Fetus, I guess. Two if by sea. Well, that's a lame dance. Dr. Fetus, you don't know how to dance. Twirl and then what? Oh, okay, that one was interesting. Okay, stop dancing and focus on the game. Oh, there was that Commander Video cartridge. Which I guess I should try for those. Hang on, I guess I'll go see if I can get that. Show off that. I've been ignoring those. It's like right here, right? Yeah, there we go. Commander video. Those trees. Ah, damn it. I have like, okay, yeah, I have 3 lives. I didn't get all the gold though. Whatever. Ah, fuck, that messed me up. I was expecting to land on top there. Okay. Did I get it? Yay! Winning, congratulations. Oh, well, I want to play that level again. The regular level, not the extra one. Yeah, that was the, there's like little, I don't know if it's in every level, but there's little old, because the game, the Commander video is based on, I think it was the Commodore, right? Commodore 64? Maybe not, but he's based on an old game system, and so there's little cartridges in there for that. It's like with Mutant Mudds has the same sort of thing with its Virtual Boy and Game Boy levels, and I think Colloquial Vision is the other one levels. I'm probably pronouncing it wrong. Calico Vision, Calico Cat. I want to go up. Oh no, I can't because this is the stupid lock. I think. Whatever. As long as I don't die, it doesn't matter, I guess. There we go, perfect. Coleco. Calecoco. Caligula. Okay, I'm gonna play as a different character now. Yeah, let's play Spelunky. Salty Bath. I wonder if I'll be able to. I think I'll be able to beat level 2 before I end, but I'm wondering how far I can slide jump. You could already slide and jump though. Is it just telling you to do that? Because I already was doing that. Maybe you couldn't slide jump. Maybe I think when you jumped, you could hold slide, but when you jumped, you were still sliding. So then it forces you. You can't. You have to change your. Well, no, I guess you can still slide jump. I guess there's no real disadvantage to still holding slide and jumping. I don't think do you jump higher? No, you jump about the same, so it doesn't really matter. This was not, that aspect wasn't in the first game, and holy shit, that's timing is a lot more tighter with that. Yeah, going back to old games, I wouldn't mind doing some Mario Party runs. Specifically Mario Party 3 because it's the best Mario Party, and anyone who says otherwise is just plain wrong. Not really, but yeah, you are. Though I think the one thing everyone can agree on is that Mario Party 10 is complete garbage. Even if you have different favorite Mario Parties, I don't think anybody is like, oh yeah, but Mario Party 10 is my favorite Mario Party. I don't think that person exists. Who knows? Maybe somebody is. Like, I love Mario Party 10, and I think of other bad games in the series. Banjo Pilot is my favorite Banjo game, and I mean, I don't think Banjo Pilot's bad, but I also wouldn't call it my favorite Banjo game. I want to go down. Is there costumes, or you can't get costumes? Yeah, there's no costumes for the DLC characters. I can't even remember how I got the DLC pack. I don't think I bought it. Not that I wouldn't have, but maybe I did. I think it was either a Humble Bundle thing, or maybe it was like a promotional thing. Maybe it was on sale. I can't remember. Maybe I did buy it. It's been so long. As Pon can attest, like I haven't bought games on Steam for a while, honestly. So I was going through like, what games should I play for my Steam library, or from my Steam library, and listing off games, and he's like, those are games that are like super old, and I'm like, well, I mean, they are. I bought them a long time ago. A lot of them through Humble Bundles, or through Steam sales back when I started playing. I think I got Steam. I got Steam originally to do Psychonauts and on my laptop, and I could barely play Psychonauts on my old laptop. I could do it, but it was a struggle. But I did play it, and I did beat it. But I bought it back in 2000. Or I not bought it. I first had Steam in like 2000. Either it was 2009 or 2010. It was like halfway through college, pretty much. And I haven't bought too many new games recently, just because, I don't know, there's been so many games out. I guess I should. I mean, part of the problem too is for a while, like when the Steam sales would come out, it's like, well, yeah, I already have all these games. On top of the fact that I think, and I know people disagree with me, I think the new Steam sales are awful. It makes me less likely to want to buy any games. That was the thing too. Back in the day when the Steam sales actually, changed up what it did per day, I actually cared enough to buy games I maybe wouldn't ever play, or not ever play, but wouldn't usually normally buy. Now I just don't buy any games. That's why my Steam library is so old. I don't have unless I hear about it, like with Undertale, it's like, oh yeah, I'll buy Undertale. I'll buy this new game. But when the Steam sale comes out, I just have no interest in buying all these random games. It's too many games, and there's nothing being highlighted. I had no real reason to check to see what's, basically it's the thought of if everyone is super, nobody will be. If everything is on sale, then there's no reason to care about it. Sales are the existence of them is to highlight certain things, and if everything's on sale, then nothing's being highlighted. Hi. I guess I should play as you next. Oh, I didn't dance as Spelunky though. Yeah, but those games cost money. They're not on sale. I do decent. I'm not like poor, but well, Spelunky has some cool dances. I like his dances. But I don't have the money to, just buy every game known to mankind. Especially this year when there's so many good games coming out as is. I should get Hollow Knight though, and Ori of the Blind Forest, because, well, I said I should get Hollow Knight, and you're like, well, it was on your Twitter poll. Well, it was. If I had one, I would have bought it, because it's definitely a game I want to play. Because I love Metroidvanias, except Metroid and Castlevania I'm not as big on, ironically. But I do like that style of gameplay. And I know I would like both Hollow Knight, which everyone's saying is one of the best games this year, and Ori as well, which that's coming out with a sequel, so I should definitely play that game. But I just haven't. Like I said, when the Steam sale came out, there was a reason I didn't buy any games then. I think I had to save money for something else. I mean, granted, you could argue, oh, it's only $20 for a game. Well, yeah, but it adds up. $20 here, $20 there. And I got pay for, you know, my vehicle, my insurance, my apartment. You know, it was adult. I got finances. I have a little bit of extra money, and I got some savings, but I can't just throw everything into games. Granted, I say that, and then I go and buy like a $10 cheesecake with no hesitation, so I'm kind of full of shit when it comes to I could buy certain games and be okay. It's all about balancing your budget. Granted, to be fair, cheesecake is good. I don't think anyone... Well, no, I say that, and probably somebody does hate cheesecake, but they're a heathen because cheesecake is delicious. The perfect... It's, you know, cake's not that great, but cheesecake is, like, magical. It's just it's an experience. To be fair, too, like, a lot of the games, indie games that are, like, at this point that are coming out, like, even Hollow Knight, for streaming, I don't want to have it on Steam until I get a capture card, but honestly, I'd rather buy it on the Switch, because why, you know, if it comes to the Switch, I can play it handheld, and I honestly prefer, when you look at the amount of games I've beaten, I've pretty much beaten every game I own on the DS and every game I own on the 3DS for the most part. When it comes to like Wii U, I don't have a ton of games, so I beat most of them. But even those, when it comes to console games, I don't play them as often. I'm more likely to sit down and play a handheld game than I am to play a console game. So the Switch is like perfect for me, because you can get what's great about, well, Naran Hero, you're a heathen then. Cheesecake is delicious. It melts in your mouth. But anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, it's perfect. The Switch is perfect because you can do, you know, console gaming experience, but you can also play it on your bed. You can play it on a boat. You can play it on a goat. You can play it from afar. You can play it in a car. You can play it anywhere. I don't know what I could rhyme with that. I'm sucking at this level too. I'm talking about too many things right now. What are those enemies anyway? I don't think the first game had enemies. No, it must have had enemies, but I mean, they were more, not 8-bit, but they weren't as detailed. So I am curious about what those things actually are. They're not pickles. Alright, I guess I'll play as Merman. Or Reverse Merman. He has a costume too I unlocked, right? No, he didn't. But I unlocked Burger Man's costume for some reason. Yeah, what is with the theme of this being pickles? Because then the next one's burgers, which is going to have pickles. I don't... Why? Why pickles? What do you dance? All he does is the slide there? I know he flops too. And twirls. I also, at some point, as much as I'm talking about polling too, I need to finish Tesla Grid. That was a random game I played, and I'm literally almost done with it. So at some point, not tonight. Tonight's a short stream. It's only gonna be 3 hours. Cause some of my last one I went from like 5 to 4:35 to, was it midnight? It was late. I got really into Nuclear Throne, but I'm literally near the end of that game, so I might as well finish it up. And I'll do more Nuclear Throne at some point too, but that's a kind of game that there's no real end to it, so. I mean, there is, but it's like with Isaac. There is and there isn't an end. Might as well do this. Why not? Is there any other level but this forest of things? Do you get anything? I think you just get more gold. Do you get anything else from doing these levels, though? Besides getting the mark that you did them. But I'm assuming the gold counts to your gold count. Is that it? Oh, that was easy. Multiple personalities? What's that? Do you have to do 2 of those levels to unlock something? That's my Steam achievements. You probably didn't see it, but I don't know what that is. I guess I'll play as you. You're just a female commander video. I don't have. Oh, I have to get 200 in this level. Okay, I didn't finish this one though. Guess I should have continued going up, but I don't have the key anyway, so it's not like going that way matters. I don't want to accidentally go back into retro land. Damn it. I gotta look into what's going on with development for the 3rd game because I haven't really been paying attention for the Bit.Trip 3. Because I think that's all Gaijin Games has been doing. I think they've only been doing the runner games at this point. They weren't one of the original, but they were definitely like when indie was getting big. Indie was getting big like around... Cave Story was probably the first big indie game. But I would say around early, like mid-Wii and stuff was when indie gaming was starting to become like actually a thing. And Gaijin was near there. They were close to being one of the original indie games. I can't go there now. Create expectations. Yeah, but the thing is that I don't need a key for that. Also, I guess I didn't need a key for that chest up there either. Oh well, whatever. I should pay attention to which areas have chests and which don't. Or which areas have keys needed and which don't. This one doesn't though. Gaijin didn't work on that, did they? Cave Story did. Yeah, Cave Story made another game. Like, was it Inca Dinka Do? It was Inca Chan or something, I think. Not Inca Dinka Do. That's from Donkey Kong Country cartoon. I was talking about Gaijin Games and how, and Kay said Cave Story was one of the original indie games, and so was Gaijin as far as being when indie gaming started getting popular. But Cave Story was probably the first, like, actual what you would consider the indie revolution or whatever. Damn it. No, didn't they have something called Inca Chan or something? There was a giant fish. Or was it Carol Blaster? And that was just the name of the fish. But he appears as a boss in Cave Story. Cave Story is good, by the way, too. For games if you want to play them. I was gonna go somewhere too with when I was talking about Metroidvanias. I said I love Metroidvanias, but I didn't even mention like games I like in that aspect. Like when you look at my Let's Plays I did back when I was on YouTube, I did a bunch of them. I did a decent amount of them. The what's it called? Euphoria the Saga. That's pretty much a Metroidvania, and then Monster Tale. Then Henry Hatsworth is a Metroidvania. No, Henry Hatsworth isn't a Metroidvania. Never mind. Henry Hatsworth is a level system. It's made by the same makers, or people who ended up going on to make Monster Tale. What's some other Metroidvanias I like? I like this series though, but well, Tesla Grid I've been playing, and I like I said I played on one of my streams. That's a Metroidvania, and that's fun. Seems kind of short though, honestly. It seems like super short. It seems like it should be a little bit longer. I wasn't even paying attention to what my costume for that was. I really got perfect? I didn't think I got perfect there. Power Mitten. It's so bad. Who haven't I used? I haven't used, well, him, Joseph. Sea of Saw. Yeah, I should be able to get past World 2 before... What the heck? What? I don't even... Oh, this is all points, but... That's throwing me off. Also because, like, on this, the A button is the bottom because it's based on the Xbox, but I'm used to the A button being on the right. Because that's... well, how Nintendo's always had A buttons. A, B, Y, X, A. Okay. E, Y, X, A. Right, you do... I don't know. I think you do the B first, and then you end with A, even though you start at A technically. Maybe not. I played as Reverse Merman for a level, but I've been playing as everyone so I could see what the dances were. Hang on. This is fun. Yeah, what's his face? Dr. Fetus's was lame. I'm surprised Meat Boy, or Meat Boy's probably unlockable, I bet, because was one of Captain Video's friends. That's why he's not in the DLC pack. I want to unlock Burger Man. But, I mean, he's not until level 3, obviously. So it seems like this is... I feel like, not that the original wasn't point-based, but I feel like there's way more... Because in the original, everything... I think there was obviously points aspects to it, but I feel like... this game seems to emphasize the point... Just random things for points more than anything else. Joseph is adorable. I need to finish his game. I played a little bit of it. It's a point-and-click adventure. Right? Yeah, his is... Yeah, his is... No, I mean... This is... Yeah. Yeah. I was thinking for a second I was doubting myself that it was a different game. There we go. Yeah, I'll admit there's definitely rhythm to this. If you get in a certain group, but it's not, I wouldn't, like I said, I still would not call this a rhythm game. Because the big thing about, like, not that, like, you look at, like, Guitar Hero and stuff like that. Dude, knowing the rhythm, that's a rhythm game, don't get me wrong. But knowing the rhythm in those games isn't, it definitely helps, but it's not the end-all be-all, because you can still look at what's on screen and do the button presses without actually listening to the music. Rhythm Heaven Fever in that series, though, however, You can't do that unless you're listening to the music. In fact, so much so that you can literally just listen to the music and you'll be good to go without having to ever even actually, without ever actually having to play or look at the screen. I did and Rhythm Heaven Fever, the first stage is like the monkey golf. I've done that level without actually closing my eyes and just pressing the buttons to the time of the music. I'm thinking with the treasure chest, was that a treasure chest level? I think the reason, no, it wasn't, never mind. Just an extra, it was just a section you could do that was extra. Alright, I guess I'll go play, well, I haven't unlocked any costumes for him though, but I'll play as Reverse Merman again. Listing Isthmus? This game is chill. Super chill. Not many games you can say that have difficult motions that are just relaxing. Like a lot of these types of the games where you have to like be very precise on your on timing and stuff are frustrating. Not frustrating, but they're not really. I wouldn't call them relaxing either. This is relaxing. Taking a bath at a hot spring while eating. What's a relaxing food? Soup, maybe? Soup's not really relaxing. Or I guess calming. Tea, drinking. That was dumb. I don't have a key. Drinking like a chamomile tea while wearing pajamas. Well, no, you don't wear pajamas in a hot spring because then it'll get soggy and that'll be bad. I don't know. I don't even know where I'm going with this conversation at this point. I'm missing all of this gold, but I don't really care. In recent years, though, I was a completionist, and I still have that aspect of it. In recent years, I've gotten to the point where like there's too, and I'm getting old. I'm kind of old, really, compared to some people. Compared to people who are younger than me, I am old. But I don't care as much about making sure I do everything 100%. I just care about like if I'm gonna play a game, have fun. If trying to do 100% is not fun, then I'm not gonna do it. Oh, you can kick well. Okay, that's fun. Yeah, these are definitely. Damn it! It's my computer. Stupid. I think. Maybe not. Where is it? Okay, no, I guess it didn't. I thought something was popping up. Checkpoint? I want a checkpoint. Where the heck is the checkpoint? There it is. Just gold though. Super power, power super. The signal in the sky-o. Fly-o. I can't remember how the song goes. Again, there's a thought process to how I got to the conclusion of singing an old Powerpuff Girls music video. Because I'm playing as a fish man, and that music video has a giant, like, fish in it, I'm pretty sure. And also super, like, ultra, like, those words obviously drew me to that conclusion. And if you have no idea what I'm talking about, look up Powerpuff Girls. I guess Signal in the Sky will probably come up with something. Back when Cartoon Network actually was clever and not, like, I don't know. I feel like they have no fun to them nowadays. But that's pretty much TV in general. They had that, and then they had the, that was Devo, right? The Devo Mojo Jojo music video. Going half-mast. Get it? Because they meant ass. What is he? What is like covering? Is it like, or I guess it's part of his fish body, but like between his legs. I'm trying to figure out what that was. Hoping it wasn't something else. Damn it. Up, or no, I wanted to get that gold. I have to go up quickly, but. He's the fish and da 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 do. E da 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 do. Da da da. Okay, yeah, it's not worth trying to get that gold. Well, I think I could just do like, just go like this, or not like that, because just released up real quick. But I don't know how much I really care. Yeah, like that. I can also just jump like that too, but I don't feel like. Well, maybe that would be easier. No, I think in this case, it might actually screw me over if I was to jump. Yeah, there we go, like that. That's what I want to do. I want to say the Bit.Trip series is kind of popular. Oh, well, thank you, X Dragon Ball, for following me. I probably should move Link over a little bit because he's kind of covering the capture card. I wanted him to be between the letters, but I'm not going to do that right now. Oh, I had to play up my layout a little bit. Because the last game with what's it called? Nuclear Throne, it was more of a square, so I could cover up more of the screen. This game is more longer. It's a rectangle, so I had to adjust my settings there. I'm just playing as a fish man. That's what I'm doing. Dancing. Fishman dances is fun, which makes me hate that Dr. Fetus's dance is really lame comparatively to all these other characters. I don't know why I did that, because I really don't want to go up. Well, honestly, it was almost easier going up. Okay, checkpoint. Cool. Up, up, up. Y, X, A. I missed the A. I also really don't want to go up, but whatever. Ah, damn it. Probably should actually leave for a second and get some water, because part of the problem is I'm getting a little bit, not dehydrated, but I mean, not that I'm gonna blame that to why I'm not doing as well, but it's definitely not helping any. Water is lifeblood. Keeps your brain functioning. Well, I mean also your body in general. I'm staying down. Though, honestly, I think there's probably no key, so I probably should go up, but whatever. Oh, well, thank you, X Dragon Ball, for being the first donation. $10 donation, working towards my capture card, so I can actually stream some Switch and Wii U games. So I appreciate that. Thank you very much. And I will reward you with my dance of fishy goodness. Yeah, I am glad they added dancing in this game because it's super ridiculous, but I'm fine with that. It's fun. The total I have on there is, I think, 180, but technically speaking, there's a cheaper one that's not that much. So that's like the max, but if I got 100, I might just go ahead and get it. Yeah, every little bit counts. It's like the whole saying that if everyone gave me $1, if 1 million people gave me $1, I'd be a millionaire. So I really need to stop. I need to focus. Fishman keeps getting hit in the head. Well, I say Fishman, he's reverse merman, so I guess he's still a fishman. He's just a different type of fishman. Okay, there we go. Yeah, Yamcha. Oh, poor. So like, because I said we were watching Dragon Ball, or my friends and me were watching. Well, some people who are actually in chat right now. We're doing a little bit of a group watch of Dragon Ball, and like, yeah, Yamcha. Like everyone's like, oh yeah, Krillin's awful. No, Krillin actually does stuff, even in Z, and Yamcha really never does anything. Chaozu's even worse. But even in Dragon Ball, Yamcha was still a joke. And obviously it's not like people only make fun of Krillin and not Yamcha. They make fun of both. But Krillin at least attempts, he's in the Frieza saga, he does decent considering that he's a human and is outclassed by everyone else. He's still actually useful. But Yamcha couldn't beat anything. I don't think the only fight he won was against a starving Goku and Pilaf. He didn't really fight Pilaf, but if your only victory is that you help triumph against Pilaf, and even then they still got thrown in jail, so he didn't really even do that well with that battle, but that's confrontation. But I've been watching the DBZ. I've told a few people that I've been watching DBZ Kai, the final chapters. Technically it's still being broadcast on Toonami, but the DVD release of it has been already, DVD Blu-ray, it's already out, so all the episodes are already available. And so there's a re-recording of all the dialogue from, it's basically what Dragon Ball Z Kai is. It is Dragon Ball Z Kai. It's what Dragon Ball Z Kai did, but it's now doing the Buu chapters, which they didn't do originally, the Buu saga. And it's just so like, I like the Buu saga. I like aspects of it. I like that Hercule is, relevant. I like Vegeta and Goku's interactions at the end of the saga. I'm interested into seeing how they re-recorded those lines, because they were already pretty good back in the day. Though I watched Vegeta's sacrifice against Buu blowing himself up. The dialogue for that is done way better in Kai than it was in the original. But it's funny to just see how dumb everybody is in this saga. The biggest indication of this is the entire sequence where Trunks has to go back to Capsule Corp to get the Dragon Radar. Okay, well first off, Goku has instant transmission, and he uses it to go to Buu. Why didn't he just use it to go to Capsule Corp and take the Dragon Radar? Why did he have to send Trunks to go get the Dragon Radar? That's A. And then he turns Super Saiyan 3, wasting his energy to, defeat or to distract Boo. But then the other thing is he could have beaten Boo as Super Saiyan 3. So his reason for that, for not doing that, is because he's like, well, I want the kids to defend the Earth. But at the end of the whole saga, he comes alive again and just ends up like in Super. It's just like, well, I guess I'm saving the Earth from now on then. So he's just all over the place in terms of his, well, not so much all over the place, but that whole line of logic doesn't really work. He was the same way in the Cell saga with making Gohan beat Cell. But to be fair, in that case, he actually couldn't beat Cell. He was too weak compared to Gohan, or Gohan's potential at least. But so there's that. Then there's the fact that Bulma had forgot about that. She forgot the Dragon Radar until that point, even though there was no reason why. They had spent the whole time talking about how they needed the Dragon Balls, so I don't know why she suddenly didn't think, oh wait, but we better make sure we have the Dragon Radar. And then when Trunks gets there, he spends a bunch of time not knowing where the Dragon Radar is until Bulma's like, oh, wait a minute, I remember. It's in the plane and Trunks isn't going to find it. I better call him. It's just that is the perfect example of encapsulating how dumb everyone is in the Buu saga. And it's not just that sequence of events. It happens through the whole saga. But that, like, everyone in that whole section is just, like, stupid. And I don't know why they made so many dumb decisions there. I mean, I still love it, but you can't help but point out and be like, really? Really, Bulma? I mean, yeah, I guess he beat some random background characters in the tournament, Yamcha did. Yeah, Chaozu never wins at all on screen. His first fight is against Krillin, and he loses because of math. That's how bad Chaozu is. I didn't play League Mode. I played Salmon Run last night for Splatoon 2. I didn't have anyone to play League Mode with, but I did get a little bit further in. No, I think I stopped in Ranked Mode for Splatoon 2, but... Yeah, but it was a little... Wait, it's grinding now? Oh. This is all new. Okay, I gotta pay attention, make sure. So go like this. This is new. What happens if you let go? No, like you can let go. You just have to switch directions so you can go like that. That is, yeah, I didn't. This wasn't in the original game either. These grind rails. It's not that there wasn't silly stuff in King Piccolo, but like when they were serious and stuff, it seemed like they were at least a little bit more intelligent comparatively. And even in Z, like, I mean, granted, yeah, Vegeta's stupid with Cell, but that fits Vegeta's character. The Buu Saga is just stupid stuff for no reason. Well, and then don't even get me started on the whole fact that they're like, Gohan's dead, I'm so sad. But you guys just used the Dragon Balls to revive everyone who died today, except for the evil people. And unless Gohan suddenly is a supervillain, I'm pretty sure he's alive just by that wish. But they're like, but we can't sense his energy. Well, maybe he's not on Earth then. Maybe he's somewhere you can't sense his energy. Like, I don't know. The whole, it's kind of ridiculous. On top of the fact that in one moment they're like, well, don't worry about all these dead Earthlings. We'll revive them. But Gohan, I'm so sad. Gohan's dead. Yeah, no. I'm not like, and granted, it's Dragon Ball. Like, it's just fun, but I'm not like super serious. Like, I hate Dragon Ball, or no, it's just. I like anything, even stuff I love, I'll poke fun of with, like when I'm watching with friends. If there's a show I really like, I'll still make fun of it. Like I was watching a little bit of Hero Academia last night with DBZ and Pond, and I still made fun of stuff, but it's just fun to do. I still love it. Like there's nothing like when it comes down to it, Hero Academia is by far one of the best shows of all time. And even if I'm poking fun at things that happen in the show, it's mostly just to have fun, not because I actually think the show is bad. And mostly the poking fun is like poking fun of like background characters, not actual things it does wrong. Like people whose quirks are to pull their eyeballs out of their head for no reason, like stuff like that. Silly stuff. Just having fun with things. I think people take like any criticism or anything being said, it's like, how dare you? It's like, You know, you can have fun with stuff and make fun of it without actually being upset about something or being serious. But at the same time, too, that doesn't, when I am being serious about something, don't, like, take it as, like, oh, well, you're not worthy of, like, oh, yeah, he's ranting about something again, there's no reason to listen to him, like, you know, if you don't want to listen to it, fair enough, but, my thought is listening to people's views on things and opinions helps form your own opinions and views. It's never about winning, like, an argument or a debate. It's all about just learning. Oh, that was easy. Yeah, the random... Oh, Dragon Ball has so many random background characters there. Like, really? What the heck is that thing? Frog Girl is so good. I gotta show you guys more Hero Academia because it's such a good show. There's no bad characters in that show. All of the characters in Hero Academia are perfect. Well, no, Hero Academia does never. You mean Dragon Ball, I assume. Dragon Ball definitely has racism. You can definitely tell that Dragon Ball is a product of a different time period. What's funny is when people are like, Popo's racist. No, Popo's a Jin. He's not really... I mean, you could argue he's still kind of, but... Yeah, there's actual racism in early Dragon Ball. More so than Mr. Popo. I mean, obviously there's the, like, random people who are like blackface pretty much, but then on top of that there's a blackface character later in the Red Ribbon arc that is called Staff Officer Black. and it's blackface character and is only, yeah, it's kind of, it's funny how, like, looking back it's like, wow, this is kind of bad, but it wasn't for them back in the day. It's almost hilarious how like, you almost think it was a parody, but it's not. It's just how things were. No, this was later. This is like the 80s, but Japan still had, like, that kind of mindset of it being okay. I don't think Japan was ever racist about it. They just were like, well, yeah, that's how we should draw them. Like, I think, I don't know. I mean, I don't know how many, I don't know. I'm not getting into race right now. I'm not going to make this the let's talk about racism stream, because I really don't want to talk about racism. I want to try and beat this water level. What is this? I guess this is a water level. Beach level. Well, pier level, I guess. Damn it. These grinding rails are kind of throwing me off. I want to go down, because that'll get me to the Key Palace. I mean, I don't think it's called the Key Palace, but that's what it is. Whose plate? Oh, his... The flashback to Nam and his poor village in Dragon Ball, they show like 30 times. Big brother, I'm dying. Okay, cool. Have fun with that, kid. At first I thought you were making a Star Wars prequel joke. Have you heard the tale of Darth Plagueis the Wise? The Sith legend. Another story a Jedi would tell you. Darth Plagueis was a dark lord of the Sith, so powerful he could use the midichlorians to create life. I don't remember the whole spiel, but it's ridiculous. Can I learn this power? Not from a Jedi. Damn it, these grind rails are throwing me off. I guess you gotta jump and then press the direction on them. Because I'm pressing down and it's just causing me to die. Or no, I guess you can just jump up slightly. I don't know. I feel like they're a little wonky. Not walking, but like it's like compared to everything else in the game, like the grind rolls are throwing off my groove. You threw off my groove. I'm sorry, but you threw off the Emperor's groove. Now the chat has descended into Dragon Ball madness, which I'm fine with. Dragon Ball is clearly the best series in the Dragon Ball canon. Like Z's okay, but Dragon Ball is superior in every way. Now, I haven't even watched it because I'm waiting for the dub to come out. But Super, the current arc in Super in Japan is so. I want to talk to people about it because there's so many ridiculous things that are happening, but I can't because I don't want to spoil it for anyone who actually wants to wait until it's relevant. Did I get to the? I got to the Key Palace, right? This is the Key Palace, right? And anyone in the chat, please do not spoil anything about what's happening in Dragon Ball Super for anyone that actually cares about like holding off on it. But there's a lot of really. I got about well no, more than a half hour. About an hour before I stop. But I want to at least see if I can get through level 2, World 2. I'm clearly not going to beat World 3 by any means, but maybe I'll be able to do a level of it. No, I know, I just was nipping it in the bud before it happened. I don't know if anyone's actually seen or heard anything about Super. There's a lot of jokes I could make about it, but I don't, like I said, I figure some people do want to wait until the dub. The thing is, that's one of the few series, like there's the whole dubs versus sub debate. And I typically like dubs. I'll watch a sub, but if a dub is available and it's good, which most modern dubs are, I feel, then there's no reason not to watch the dub. It's in my language. But I feel like even beyond that debate, Dragon Ball is one of the few series that even sub-purists were still like, yeah, we prefer the dub of Dragon Ball. A, because they grew up with it, and it was one of the first anime a lot of people watched. And B, because Japanese Goku is just like, please age him up. Please. Well, I told you one thing, Pon, but that's it about what happened. They're finally, I think, next week, they're starting the actual first non-movie arc of Super, and I'll be watching that at that point. But before that point, they've just been doing the movie arcs, and I'm like, that's dumb. I don't want to watch something I've already watched, like the Return of F and the Revival of Frieza, and the what's the other arc? Battle of the Gods. But beyond that, they're also done worse, I feel, too. For whatever reason, the Battle of the Gods arc in Dragon Ball Super is on a boat. They changed the location of Bulma's party for some reason. And then I think Revival of F. I mean, this is spoilers, but I'm pretty sure nobody's going to care because I think most people in here have seen the movies. But they add in Ginyu for some reason in the Revival of F arc. But from what I've heard from people who've actually seen it, the arc in Super is worse than the movie, and the movie wasn't even that good compared to like Battle of the Gods movie. I want to go up this time. Yeah, I don't really like these grind rails. Also, I guess I should play as a different character now. No, stop with Ultimate Muscle. Well, up on Muscle Tower, behind the mask they hid the face of our new champion, the king that had a kid. Muscle has the power. That show is weird and not really bad, but it's just ridiculous. But that song is by far one of the best intros of all time. It's so catchy. Just gets in your brain. Let's. Who have? Oh, I guess I haven't played as this person. Soggy Bottoms. Okay. I'm almost over to the boss here. I don't think it's bad. Oh shit. Yeah, I'm not gonna play as this character if I can even get through this level. Holy shit. This is. I don't even. He's not there. I mean, I know he's invisible, but like I thought. Yeah, no, you know, we're leaving. I'm not doing that. That's awful. It's so bad. I didn't play as Rasputin dancing, I don't think. Ultimate Muscle's fun. The dub is fun in that it's for kids dub. And you're like, well, 4 kids? Okay, yeah. But here's the thing. The dub is just, first off, the show is silly as is. And beyond that, they, okay, so a good example of ridiculous localization. So you know how in Japan the schoolgirl costumes are kind of look like sailor outfits? Vaguely? Well, at one point, there's a scene of one of the characters in one of those costumes, and I think it's just a flashback of this mother character, you know, taking care of her, and it's just like, I guess, first day of school or something probably. But the dub line is something along the lines of, she even supported me on my dream of being a sailor. It's just so hilarious. Like, it's funny, and it's funny to watch. And then at one point, like, there's poking fun of the animation. Like, one of the lines is like, the one character is banging on the mat, and the line is just basically, you need to get up so I can stop, you know, banging on the mat or something. It's one of the shows that 4 kids actually strengthened it because it was already ridiculous to begin with. Kind of like the Samurai Pizza Cats thing, where the show was kind of dull to begin with, and the actual dub actually made it better. That's the thing with people on localization, like, we want the original thing. Well, there's some jokes that just don't translate to other cultures. So with comedy, like, you kind of want a dub that actually, you know, fits in with the humor of the country you're sending the animation to. Because some Japanese jokes just don't translate well to English humor or English sensibilities or whatever. What the? Oh. I thought there was something else up there. Damn it. Don't know if I want to try and get that gold. It's not worth it, I feel. Ah, damn it. Gotta hurry if I want to get past level 2. I guess I probably shouldn't try for the treasure, but... Well, and I think, too, with the dub versus sub debate for anime, the whole thing is they're basing it off of anime, like, what dubs were early on. Dubs nowadays are totally, like, professional dubs nowadays. It's not like it was back in, you know... whatever, I missed the treasure chest. It's not like it was back in the early 2000s or even beyond that point. And typically Funimation's, like, even their older dubs, like, Funimation's pretty solid. Most of their dubs are good. And if it's bad, I think it's more so the show itself is bad more than Funimation is bad. It's like, it's funny when people react like, well, you know, clearly the Japanese voice acting is better. And it's like, you can't understand their inflections and stuff. It's a different language. You don't know if it's bad. I've seen people being like, oh, this is so much better. And then when you hear people who speak Japanese and they're talking about it, it's like, it's all right. It's kind of standard. Like, you know, obviously you can tell when someone's being happy, sad, and stuff like that, but there's certain nuances to language that if you don't understand the language, you're not going to get in acting and stuff like that. And it's not like with actual acting where you can read the body language at least. all in the voice. So that's the only thing you can go off of is the voice inflections. I'm totally skipping like all the costumes right now, but whatever. I only have like a half hour left. Well, no, a little bit more than a half hour. There we go. Level complete. What is he even levitating there? I don't even know what that is. Maybe it's a key. I guess we'll do the bonus level. No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that animation can't show it. In fact, if their animation does show the body language and stuff, I'm saying that for the person who is acting the voice acting, and they have to match their voice to the body language, but the person who's acting, it's not like with, like, okay, like you look at like Sean Connery, I don't know why I came up with him, but any actor for that matter, when they're acting, you can see their body language and their voice. Whereas, when you're talking about voice actors, you're really only talking about inflection in their voice and stuff, and the actual acting through that. The animation, sure, also does impact the emotion. Yes, it does. But people will tend to evaluate it as a differently, basically. They just evaluate it as a different thing. Like, you don't see people being like, they're treated like two separate things, whereas with acting, the voice work and the body language in an actor is just one subject. When you're looking at a movie actor, they're just one thing. It's just they're acting. Whereas in animation, the animation and the voices are basically separated. If that makes sense. I feel like I was butchering that there. But no, yeah, the actual animation body language, I'm not saying isn't important. It definitely is. I would never argue that otherwise. Just that when you go dub versus sub, some emotional knots is missing. That while sure the animation can fill it in, it's just not going to be there in certain for people who don't speak the language. On top of the fact that when you really get down to it, not everyone, don't get me wrong, I'm not lumping everyone in the same category, but a lot of the people who are like sub purists tend to be the type of people who are just very conceited, I guess not really conceited, but just very like, it has to be this way, just very like, stuck about what is considered good. And I feel like those types of people in general aren't really the types of people you want to emulate. You want to kind of be open-minded about things, not just shut out things just because it's not fitting your idea of what the standard should be. My voice is getting dry. Talking too much. And I get up and get water, but at this point I'm almost done with the game anyway, so I might as well just keep going. What costume did I unlock there? Another one for Burger Man for some reason. Let's play as... Did Quote dance? I don't think I unlocked dancing when I played as Quote. Okay, one more before the boss. I guess I will play some World 3. I mean, I could always end early, but I might as well go till 10. I said 10, so that's what we'll do. Yeah, we'll get a drink after the boss, though. Yeah, I know at this point I'm definitely not even paying attention to getting all of the golden stuff, but I'm not too worried about it. That was dumb. Well, I think that's the Earth. Sometimes, yeah, subs do have more affliction sometimes, but I think the thing is, like, one of the things was people saying that dubs sound campy. Like, they're like, well, this language is campy, that's why I don't like dubs. But if you can't really tell if something's campy in another language, if that makes any sense. You can't tell when someone's overacting per se. And I think it's not like subs are any different than dubs in that regard as far as overacting. Okay. Boss time. Drown Town. I'm offline. Pretty sure I'm not offline because I'm still streaming. I don't even know what I was supposed to be dodging there. What's that? Is that a game? Action Hank? Supposed to dodge there? I'm confused. Oh no, I gotta. It's grind rail. Oh, damn it. Gotta pay attention here. So, jump, down, up, and jump, down, up, jump, jump, down, up, die. This is a lot harder than the other one. Down, up, jump, down, up. This reminds me of like the cart levels from Ukulele that everyone apparently does not like, even though I never had any problems with them. I don't think people remember some. I mean, granted, I'm not saying that the game is perfect, but I don't think people remember that games that it's based off of had hard levels like that. You know, we're so used to games nowadays that are like super easy, no challenge. And because it took you more than one try doesn't mean that it's badly designed per se. That's like the whole thing that apparently that Crash is Dark Souls. I'm like, no, Crash is just how old games used to be. Old games used to be hard. Just because Dark Souls is hard doesn't mean that like it's some new concept that never existed. It's not like Dark Souls invented difficulty. Wait, how are you? Oh, am I supposed to shield there maybe? I mean, that's like, just nobody remembered Nintendo hard. Like, NES games were all super difficult. Now, apparently, we're to the point where kids today are like, Dark Souls is the only hard game they know. Okay, what am I supposed to do there? Jump? I can't. What the hell? God, I gotta. Is it heavier than the original? I only played Crash. I think it was Crash Warped. I think that's the only Crash game I played. Okay. Up. I must have to jump at that point where he comes charges at you, because I can't figure out what else I would need to do there. Oh, what the heck? What am I missing? Do I need to dance at him? If I have to dance at him, that's ridiculous, because so far dancing has not been shown as something you actually have to do. You should at least make the initial spring. What? I didn't make the initial. Well, no, I was getting my controller. I was grabbing something. That's why I was. I wasn't hitting that for a bit there. I tried going down. I tried going jumping. I tried shielding. No, I'm gonna have to go down. I thought I already went down. Let's try it again. That's what it has to be. Well, that's not what I wanted to do. Also, I again like to argue, what does this thing have to do with the sea? The bosses don't really seem to match anything in the level, at least. I mean, the mechanics do, but... Yeah, what the hell? What mechanic am I missing? Can't be dancing. Can't be. Can you even dance on a grind rail? Oh, you can. Oh, is that the skating from the dancing there? No, that's just what happens normally. Summer, if you can, I'm lost. I at this point tell me, because I can't figure out what I'm supposed to do here. Am I supposed to go down and then press up again to press that little switch on the bottom of his, or a little, not really switch, but there's like a little. Oh, I guess I didn't try attacking yet. Let's try that. Jump attack, maybe? Also, the mechanic's not really named after an attack, it's just an attack, right? There we go. Oh yeah, because he had the stop sign. Okay, I'm dumb. Forgot you could attack. Or not, I didn't forget it, but you know what I mean. I just didn't really even think about it. I like trying everything else. Well, because you didn't attack the other boss. So it threw me off. That was dumb there. Alright, I'll get this now. Then we'll get to Cheeseburger Land. Maybe? Damn it. I tried attacking you there. Up, up, down, 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 up, up, kill. Damn it! Timing it too soon. Up, down, 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 up, 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 down, down, down. There we go. Checkpoint. 3 hits to kill you. Suck at attacking. I guess maybe... No, I have to jump because of his helicopter aspect, I would think. Maybe not. I guess I haven't tried just attacking, but I'd rather jump attack. Unless you can confirm that I don't need to jump. Then I won't. It'll be easier just to attack than trying to jump attack. There we go. Never mind. He's dead. Oh, no. What? Oh, what the fuck? That is garbage. Every other one was just one attack and then checkpoint or end of the boss. It's false advertising. Now pay attention. Here, here, up. Ah, fuck. This guy can screw off. Why am I not jumping there? What the heck am I doing wrong? Oh. I'm totally out of it right now. Loopy. I only had a bagel to eat. I need food. I need to eat like pretzels and cheese. Or cheese pretzels. This is garbage. Down, down, up, down. Up, up. I do better when I just talk about what I'm doing. I'm going up, down, down, up, 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 down, down, up, up. Jump, jump, kill. Jump, 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 kill. Win! Yeah! I did it! And let's see if I can hit the target. Bullseye. Okay. That was the second world boss. How many worlds are in this game? I assume like 5 maybe? Maybe only 4. Supernature. The Supernature.
The Supernature.
Yep. Alright, I'm just gonna do Actually, I'm gonna go get a glass of water real quick, and then I'll do at least a few levels of this. Obviously, I'm not gonna finish World 3. Alright, be right back. Alright, let's do one more half hour of this game, and then after that I will be heading out. And as I said, I think earlier, Shadow Mario XLI will be doing a, I don't know if he's still in chat right now, he did pop in a little bit ago, but he'll be doing a, it looks like he left, but he will be doing a stream of Doom. If you're interested in that, actually, he is one of my auto-hosts, or I auto-host for him, so it should pop up here if you just want to stay in here and talk, but you might as well go to his stream. An easy way to link to his version of it. Yeah, this invisible Cannon video is awful. I'm never playing. I don't know if you saw earlier. I tried playing as him. It was just bad. Did I dance as Pickle Man? No, I must have. What didn't I dance as? I think I danced as Atlas. We'll just do Commander video with the Power Glove. I thought you didn't like the new Doom, Pawn. I thought you said it was bad. Or did you end up playing it? This is, I assume he's playing the new Doom. Maybe he's playing the old Doom.
Unbound by the laws of science. Familiar yet foreign. A place only the innocent can see. The Supernature.
Also, why'd you lose your mod and Twitch Plus or whatever icons for a bit there? This place is cool looking. Run. I think he's doing the new one. I'm almost positive. We originally, for people who didn't know, I had said to him that I wanted. He was like, "Oh, everyone should play Doom. It's so awesome." And he mentioned, because Ever Oasis, if you don't know, I'm a big fan of that game, and it feels like nobody else knows it exists, or they don't have a 3DS to play it on. But so I'd been gushing about that, and it felt like nobody else was talking about it. And apparently he said he was like that about Doom. So I said, I'll play Doom if you play Ever Oasis. And he's like, all right, well, you should stream it. So I was gonna stream it. Unfortunately, even though my computer is decent, apparently it can't handle Doom unless it's a setting that I couldn't figure out. So I didn't end up getting it. But he's apparently playing Doom now. And I think he said he still was planning on getting Ever Oasis, but he couldn't. He went to Best Buy, or no, GameStop, and they said they didn't have it, which either is a good sign or a bad sign that people actually bought it, or it's a bad sign because nobody bought it and they just didn't care to restock it, or I mean, not many people bought it, rather. Obviously, someone bought it. This music, I like the copy music, but I feel like you should have, it seems like it's been the same music for the whole game, slightly different, and I feel like at this point you should have like something like calming spook music, maybe. Oh, I know. I'm not saying, you know, buy it right now for people who aren't into it, or who don't have the money for it. I mean, I had it earlier about how I won't buy like certain games because I don't have money, so I get that entirely. And there's obviously games that take priority. Like, everyone I think I know bought Splatoon 2, but I would hope so, because that game is amazing. And it should take priority. Anyone that doesn't have Splatoon should go buy it right now. If you don't have a Switch, you should go buy it right now to play Splatoon 2. And if you don't have any money, you should sell your kidneys for it. Don't do that. You need at least one of them to live by. Or to just live. I guess this music's a little different. It's got a little bit of a... It sounds familiar to something. Also, I saw a little Commander video thing down there. But this music for this level seems to remind me of something. What game does it remind me of? Oh, Spyro! Sounds a little bit like some of the Spyro levels. Am I wrong? Oh no, it wasn't down there, that was. Got that generic sound to it that Spyro levels have. Yeah, Spyro 2. The only Spyro game I played, by the way. I also did a Let's Play of it. I did finish that. That was one of the ones because there was a few games I never finished that I started Let's Plays of, and then I just never finished them. Those being Conquer, Echo 2, which that'll be one of my polls. I can play that on Steam, and it's not expensive, so I'll do Echo 2 if people are into it. And I think that if I do Echo 2, that'll be one I will post on YouTube. Though I gotta figure out, I need to figure out video program. I don't have the same video program I had on my old computer, for editing. And I've heard that transferring videos from Twitch to YouTube the system's wonky for that. Then what was the other one I was doing? Oh, Zack and Wiki, which, I mean, it's not like I won't play that, but... Okay, well that was a waste of time. Conquer I probably will never play unless, I mean it's on the N64, or I guess I could, I don't know. I was okay into it, but I probably won't finish that. Zack and Wiki I would play, but no, I could probably find a way to do the Wii U with an Elgato capture card. I'm almost positive I could. Or not even ignoring that. Never mind, because Wii U is backwards compatible. So yeah, I could definitely do Zack and Wiki. I could do a stream of that. I'm not doing Let's Plays ever again. If I do anything, it's just streams from now on. I mean, honestly, I feel like the streams just kind of are better. They're just superior Let's Plays nowadays, personally. There's really nothing a Let's Play does better that a stream wouldn't, to some extent. There's probably exceptions to that, where a Let's Play, like a video series, is superior. I put up like 2 or 3 videos of Zack and Wiki, and same with, I think only like 1 or 2 of Echo. I think only 1 of Echo 2. And I put up more of Conquered than any of the others. And then I did like a Harvest Moon Wonderful Life stream at some point. I think that was the last thing. I think I did, I don't think I posted that, or was that, no, I did Epic Mickey 2 at some point, didn't I? But I must have not recorded that, because it's not on YouTube. That game's not good anyway. That's my thing too, and I think, like I said, when Let's Playing was started, when we did it, streaming wasn't really a thing. It wasn't as common or even easy to do. We were using Ustream. So back at the time, Let's Plays made sense, but now, it just feels like streaming is just more logical at this point. I would love to do a game race with someone, do like a double stream with someone, because that, honestly, the last project I did, like actually completed, was the game race with Slim for Ocarina of Time. That was fun. Not only just because I won, but because it was fun to do a game race. So I would do that again. But again, that's something that would just be more fun doing streaming. I'm sure there's a way you could like double host someone maybe, so you can see both streams at the same time. I don't know how the ideal way would be to do that. I mean, because the problem is you could watch both of them, but you really don't want 2 different commentary. You want the people to be in the... I guess you could just do both streams would have different... You would just mute... You would do, I guess, is we would both stream our game play. And then we'd have the same audio. We'd both be on a call, and we both have the same audio. And then you just mute one of the streams, so it'd be the way to do it. Yeah, I streamed on YouTube. I did Harvest Moon was the one I think is saved. I don't think I saved Epic Mickey 2. I can't remember. That was one of the games where near the end of CSS's lifespan, we had a deal, I think PTM set up with a company to do reviews and we got free games. And that's how I got Rhythm Heaven Fever, was one of those games I got. And then the other was Epic Mickey 2. I think at this point the company's gone, but we never did a review of it, but I did get that, and that game's not good. Well, I think it could have been better than the first game, from what little I played of it. Or not little, I beat the game. From what I played of it, I think it would be better, but the problem is, it just kind of ends. And there's definitely problems with it in general. But I do like some things that it did better than the first game. Yeah, the end of CSS's lifespan, and then I honestly shouldn't have even started any of those final projects that I did, because Spyro and I think it was Oracle of Ages really were intended to be and then the Puzzle Party were intended to be my last projects. And then I'm like, I guess I could do some more, and then I just like, no, I'm not gonna keep. I was done. I had too much going on. I had to get, support myself. Let's Playing wasn't supporting me. It was just kind of a hobby, honestly. I didn't make enough through the company I was partnered with. I didn't have enough views either, for that matter, so... Not that it's all about views, but like if it wasn't something that was clearly a career for me, so I needed to focus on other things. But now I'm stable enough that I can at least do this as a side thing. And my internet's also way better than, I have decent internet for streaming at least. That was another aspect of why I started streaming when I did. I think everything looks good still, like, visual-wise, right? I don't think there's been any issues lately with that. I think I need to get a better mic though. I don't. Is my mic? I've been listening to replays and it sounds like it glitches out a little bit. I mean, I like my headset, but I really should. That's another thing. After I get a capture card, I will probably the next school will be a better microphone. Maybe a desktop mic, like an actual, like legit professional, you know, like game show host style microphone. I don't know. Like, not game show host, but I mean they use them. Other people use them. Studio microphone would be the correct terminology. What's multi-watch? Is that a thing for the double stream? Oh, I used to do streams on Ustream all the time. YouTube was one of the last streams I did. I forgot too, I did that whole all-day Zelda stream where I did Zelda 1, Zelda 2, and Link to the Past. And then I think I did like the very beginning of Ocarina of Time while I was wrapping up. I didn't plan on playing through Ocarina of Time. I don't think I could ever do an all-day stream nowadays. I mean, I'm not in college. I'm not gonna, if I'm gonna take off work with my vacation days, I'm not gonna use it to do an all-day stream, no offense. I mean, I guess technically, like today I'm off, I could do an all-day stream, but I've got too much going on for my focus to just be on streaming. For me, at least. Like for SM, he's doing an all-day stream coming up with his Tales of Symphonia stream. I think it's not this weekend, but the next weekend. And I mean, he was a teacher. He's on summer vacation right now. So it works out for him very easily to be able to do that. Slim, his whole career right now, I believe, is Let's Playing, so he has the time. But for me, like, when I'm off, I don't want to spend all my time just doing an all-day stream. I mean, already, like, I've been doing, like, streams for, like, 6 hours. Like, that's already a lot of time. 24 hours? No way. Plus, I'm not even sure what I would do for an all-day stream. Like, I could do another Zelda 1, but the thing with doing a Zelda all-day stream is, like a marathon, is really, besides Zelda 1 and Zelda 2, a lot of the other ones are too long, unless you're doing one game. I guess I could do, like, a Skyward Sword all-day stream, but that game takes more like 2 days worth. And I hate to just do, if I'm gonna do like an all-day stream, I'd personally want to make it like a marathon. And I mean, people have done like Kirby. I think, did someone do Kirby? He must have done Kirby. He did Mario, obviously. Mario's been done like to death, and I hate to I want to do something original. I'm trying to think of what games I could do as an all-day stream that would be like fun and would fit my personality at least. Could do an indie all-day stream, but I had to pick like, I don't know, do an NES. Yeah, I don't really want to do an NES all-day stream. Do Kid Icarus Uprising. If I had a 3DS capture card, I'd just do a stream of that and the original. Show people that Kid Icarus is not hard. Just beat it like 20 times in a row and be like, look guys, I can beat this. It's not that hard. Pay attention here so I can... I'm glad this won the vote. I did the tiebreaker, and as much as, don't get me wrong, the Disney games would have been fun to play too, this was a good game for this week. This is a good game to end, and next week's gonna be busy too, so this is a good game to kind of be like a breather, relax, you know? I think I own it. I definitely own Myths and Monsters. I never actually have finished Myths and Monsters. Because you got like scrolling with that game, it's different. But there's not a lot of Game Boy games I feel the desire to beat anyway nowadays, besides the common ones like, you know, Mario Land, Wario Land, Pokemon. What's another classic Game Boy game? Hercules, no, not. I say Hercules because that was actually the first Game Boy game I had. My aunt bought me. The first Game Boy I had was like the green see-through ones, like what's the word? What's the word for like super vibrant green, like not translucent? I'm gonna die here for a second because I'm taking a drink. I can't, like, super bright, obnoxiously bright is the word I'm thinking of for color. I can't remember what it is, but I had that with it was see-through when they had those as a Game Boy thing, and the first game I got was Hercules for the Game Boy. It's not really a good game, but that was my first game, and then I think I got Pokemon after that. Pokemon Blue was the first Game Boy game, but it must have been late in the life. I mean, because I was born in 1990, so it had to have been like Pokemon was released in 98, so I had to have been around like 96 or 97, I guess. I know I got a N64. I got an N64 right around before like some of the good games started coming out for that too. That was the first system that was technically my system, was the N64, because I had the SNES, but I think originally it was my mom's SNES, same with the NES. The N64, I think, it was right around before Mario Party, because there was a whole year of like just, this is a good game, this is a good game, and one of the first games I got, I think Diddy Kong Racing was the first game, but Harvest Moon was the first one where I'm like, I want that, because my cousin had it and had played it, and we were all mad about Harvest Moon 64, and that was one of my games where I'm like, I want Harvest Moon 64, and it's still one of the best games of all time, as far as, and there's nostalgia there, but it is a good game too. I don't think anyone would tell you otherwise. It's one of the best Harvest Moon games. Way better than Wonderful Life, because I bought Wonderful Life later, thinking like, I loved Harvest Moon 64, and Wonderful Life's not good. It's not bad. It's not good either. It doesn't have the same whimsy, and I haven't played any other Harvest Moon games since then because that game turned me off. I'm sure some of the other ones are better. Damn it! I need to pay attention here. I had DK Land 2? I think I had DK Land 2. Someone with the yellow cartridge, right? No, Donkey Kong, because like I said, I started playing games when I was 2. Sonic was one of my first games that I remember playing distinctly. And then Donkey Kong Countries I was playing when they came out, because I was like 6. Well, Donkey Kong Country 3 came out in 1995? Go back and look at my name that came to. You can figure out when it came out, but I think it was 5. No, 6. It was 6 because it was the same year as Mario. Yeah, because then I was playing both those when we moved up. I used to live in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. We moved back up to Western New York after my parents split. I remember specifically playing those games. Like those were the SNES games I remember the most of any of them. And A Link to the Past was another one. Well, and the problem with 2 is, can't you never have a baby in Wonderful Life? Or I feel like Wonderful Life's progression takes way too long for anything like notable to happen. It feels like there's a whole lot of nothing in Harvest Moon Wonderful Life as far as like Harvest Moon 64. You can see things actually happening and feel like there's a sense of progression, and things take way longer in that game. Anyway, yeah, like you see nowadays, kids, like, I was beating Donkey Kong Country 3 and all of these puzzles when I was like a little kid. Like, you know, I feel like we're too easy on kids nowadays as far as figuring out things, because I dealt with hard. Not that Donkey Kong Country 3 is super hard, but for a 6-year-old. 6-year-olds are stupid. I was stupid as a 6-year-old, and I still was able to beat it. In fact, some of the games I did better when I was younger than I do now, honestly. I don't think you start becoming smart until, I don't know what's the first age you stop being stupid. But yeah, little kids are not. I mean, that's babies are born as like. We're one of the only species that has, because in order for us to develop to be as smart as a species as we are, our babies end up being super stupid so that they can get fit outside in the womb, because basically our heads are too big. So if they were the normal size, because most animals aren't born as underdeveloped as we are. Most baby animals, like puppies, don't take nearly as long to stop being stupid. I mean, dogs are still stupid, but you know what I mean. Well, not stupid relatively. But the point I'm trying to make is, we're one of the only species to have our young be born dumber, so that we can become smarter. And it takes kids a long time. Babies are dumb. They're just dumb sacks of potatoes. It takes a while for them to not be dumb sacks of potatoes. Some babies never stop being dumb sacks of potatoes. What the heck is that thing? Oh, it's something it's one of those Japanese things. That umbrella thing. Alright. Getting to the end here, so I think I'll do at least one more level. What, dumb sacks of potatoes? Well, so I'm an uncle, if you didn't know. I'm an uncle now because my youngest brother had a kid. And, I mean, well, first off, they show me, the baby's born, and they show a picture and say, look at him, isn't he beautiful? And I'm like, looks like a kid. He looks like a baby. Maybe an average baby. Average plus because he's my nephew, but he's nothing amazing. Like, they're like, he's the most beautiful baby ever. And I'm like, it's not like he has flowing golden locks or anything. It's not like he's Fabio. Like, he's a baby. And then they we go to see him, she's babysitting, and he just sits there. He's just a lump. It's not like he does much. Like, I don't know. Maybe if it was my kid. I mean, it's my nephew, so you would think it's not like I hate the kid. I mean, he's fine. But I'm not like, oh, this is the most beautiful thing in the world. I am now complete because I have a nephew. He's gorgeous. Like, I don't know. That's not me. And it's not even like it's a specific, like, women type thing. I mean, obviously my mom is, she's a nurse. She used to be a maternity nurse, so it fits her personality. But like, even my brothers are like, oh yeah, he's, and I'm like, I don't get you guys. He's just a baby. He's all right. Not ugly. He's a baby. Not like I'm having a religious experience witnessing this kid sitting there. Heck is that? Doshi the Giant? Is that a Doug Trio? Is that a Doug Trio back there jumping around? The heck was that? Watch, yeah, right there. It's a Doug Trio, man. I hate that I'm gonna be stopping here after this level because I want to see more of these men. I don't hate my nephew, I just don't think he's gorgeous. And I think he would be totally fine with his uncle not saying he's gorgeous. I'm pretty sure he would be fine with that. He's got 5 uncles, or 4 uncles. I'm sure he's fine. Oh yeah, there's 5 of us. I have 4 brothers, but he's got 4 uncles. I'm sure he's fine with one of them not being baby crazy. Alright, well that's probably a good stopping point because it's 88. Or 80, what? 58! It's 9:58, almost 10 o'clock. So I guess I'm going to go ahead and do my sign off for those who are here. Thanks for everyone who decided to join me for this game. Upcoming events. Well, as I said, Shadow Mario XLI is doing a stream in literally 2 minutes. Minute here. As soon as I leave, my stream will auto-host him, so you'll see it. Doing a stream of Doom. This weekend on Saturday, Slim Kirby on his channel, Twitch channel, is doing a all-day stream of different stuff for his anniversary of, I think it was 10 years on YouTube. And then next Monday, the 7th, I will be doing my next Name That Game Tune. That'll be Name That Game Tune, I think it was 6, I believe. That's going to be at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, or Eastern EDT, like not daylight, I don't know. It's Eastern, not Pacific.
make sure to adjust that for your time zone. Last week's winner was Pon the Great. We will see if he can win this match and start and make path towards the. Basically, if you win 3 times in a row, you get a eShop gift card or a Steam gift card for $20. Nobody has so far won 2 games in a row, so we'll see if he can. I'm going to do. It's going to be just a normal night, but it's hard mode because it's a list of more obscure games. So if you're a fan of like more obscure games, you're going to be doing good this round. And then the next one I will do will be probably another decade. But that will be the 7th. And then, so probably, I don't know the specific day, probably Monday, but the 14th or 13th will be my next game stream. I will do a poll the week of the 7th after my Name That Game tune for my next game. I'll probably put Disney, maybe I'll put the Disney Afternoon as one of the choices, and then I don't know what I'll do as the second choice. I'll figure that out. I'll probably eventually come back to this game too later down the line, finish it up. But this is not the kind of game you want to play 2 weeks in a row. It's fun, but I'm actually glad I decided to do a shorter stream for this because there's only so much you can watch of this game. It's relaxing, but it's nothing like, you know, holy shit, you know, that's, I mean, granted, Doug Trio, but it's nothing out there. So anyway, thank you guys for coming. Thanks again, Dragon Ball Z4X or X Dragon Ball Z4X for the donation. On my way to getting a capture card so I can do some Switch games. And I will see you guys all next time. Keep track of me on Twitter. That's where I update most of what's going on. I need to start posting random thoughts on there. Right lately, I've been doing just updates for this. And otherwise, I will see you around. Yeah, have a nice night.